Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've sat down and talked to you guys. Life has been crazy. It's been very busy ever since I started a new job and moved into a new condo that I bought, which has been all great, all good news. But it's like there's no time to do YouTube anymore. But I try whenever I can. I'm not leaving. I might disappear for a few months, but then I'm back here again. So I do what I can. And today I'm going to do an all matte look with the new Nomad Cosmetics Coastal Cruise palette. Very beautiful, really versatile, all different types of matte shades. And I'm going to do something that matches my shirt. So I'm going to stick to this side of the palette with more of the pink brown tones. All right, without further ado, let's get started with this all matte look. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Sand Prints, which is this shade right here. I'm just going to put it in my inner eye area to brighten it up. My life has completely changed, like flipped 360 from what it was a few years ago. A few years ago, I was married. My life was pretty much work, come home, kids, and being unhappy. But now I am single, divorced, and I have friends for the first time in my life. The last time that I remember having a lot of friends was literally in junior high school. And I remember getting in trouble because they would call home and my dad was like, "Why are these kids calling you so much? This is not good. Friendships are bad. They mess you up." So I remember telling my friends to not call me. And then after junior high, I went to high school. Some of my friends from junior high, they went to the same high school. Not all of my friends went to the same high school because it was a special high school that you had to take a test to get in. So high school was very, boring. It was not fun at all. And I didn't even realize that it was not fun. I was so focused on the academics. But I remember sitting in my graduation ceremony and hearing other kids talk about what an experience high school was, everything they learned, everything they experienced. I'm literally sitting there so confused. I'm like, that was not my experience. I just came here, I studied, I did a good job, and I went back home. And that was pretty much also how my college experience was. I commuted to my college, and I had only a couple of friends who were commuters that also commuted to the college. And that was my life. And then at work, made a couple of friends, but nothing that really turned into a sense of community, which is what I have now. After 40 plus years of life, I've finally found a sense of community with my friends, and it's amazing. It's like life just feels so different. Like, it's surreal. It really feels like if all of this was just meant to be. I was meant to get divorced, and I was meant to meet these friends, and I was meant to have the life that I have. And I'm curious to see what else is meant to happen as life moves along. It's exciting and a little scary. Like, the future is so unknown. But I do think certain things are meant to happen, and you will realize that it was meant to be once you start experiencing it. Like, this literally feels like a plan to me. Like, everything was just leading me to where I was supposed to go, and is still leading me to that direction. So I think I'm gonna go more towards the pinky look, like the pink and the reds versus the browns, just to kind of match my top. So next I'm gonna dip into this shade right here called First Light. Most of my life I felt very like out of place, especially while I was married. And now I don't feel out of place, but I feel just so shocked that this is my life, in the sense that it's fulfilling and it's full of things, and I just can't believe that I'm actually living life. Whereas before, I didn't feel like I was actually living. If you feel that way, then I feel like something is wrong. Maybe when something is wrong in your life, something is not right, maybe you escape. And that's why your life just doesn't feel real anymore, because you actually are not living it and you're just constantly escaping your life. But the interesting thing is that I'm starting to move on. Like for some time, I had bad feelings about the past, but I'm learning to just let it go and accept it as part of my journey, and just be at peace with it. And it's in the past. It's gone. It's done. There's no point in being upset over anything. It's still sad to lose something that you had, like a marriage. And I think for some time I didn't allow myself to be sad. But now I think I'm opening up to that. Like I'm starting to let go of escapism and just live. This is nice. This went on pretty easily. Very smooth, very easy. And I actually see the pink on my eyes, which is nice. So if you are going through something like this, where life just doesn't feel right, I'm sorry that you're going through it, because it's not a good feeling. And I hope that things change. We don't really know. Life is so unpredictable. You really don't know. And lately I've been thinking about my parents a lot, because my uncle passed away, and he's someone that I knew since birth. And we actually lived together for some time, you know, as children. It was a joint family. And then my parents and my uncle and aunt, they bought a house like right next to each other with a shared wall. So I grew up with my cousins, and his death was unexpected. Just happened suddenly, and now I am so scared to lose my parents. So as you get older, that's another thing that you have to deal with. The unpredictability of when you're gonna lose your parents. I mean, everything in life is unpredictable. You never know. You could die before. You could literally die today. But if all goes normal, whatever that is, you expect that you grow old and that you start to lose people that are older than you. So I put this shade called Harbor Rose. Totally forgot to mention it. I took Harbor Rose right here and put it in my crease, and it went on very easily, very smoothly. This is effortless. But I forgot that I was doing a matte look. So I need to change course a little bit. I'm going to take First Light, which is what I put on my brow bone, this light pink here. Take this one, and I'm going to put it on the inside part of my eyelid, not just the inner part of my eye here, but I'm actually bringing it onto the lid. But yeah, so life has been good. It has been very full, you know, with my mom friends and their children and my child, and you know, those girls are friends, and it's just having that sense of community and someone to share your experiences with as a mother it's been wonderful. And then taking the kids to all their activities. Life is very, very busy and full. I wish I had more time so I can do other things like YouTube and other businesses, but then my job is also very busy because I have to work 45 hours every week and I don't work from home anymore, so that's also been taking up my time and energy. So I'm going to take Harbor Rose, which I put in the crease, and I'm going to put that in the middle. Then I'm going to take the darkest shade called Evening Horizon right here. Put that in the outer part of the eye. Sorry, the setting up my camera is weird. And I'm also going to bring in Evening Horizon into the lower lash line. And I'm going to take Harbor Rose, which was the mid-tone pink, in the middle of the lower lash line. And First Light, which was a light pink. Just basically doing whatever I did on the lid, I'm going to do the same thing in the lower lash line. I do want to deepen up this outer part of my eye here. I'm just going to finish up the other eye, put on some liner and mascara, and I'll be back. I am almost finished with the look. I did my eyeliner, put some mascara on, and it looks nice. It's not super segmented, if that makes sense. The shades blend well into each other. They look nice together. I feel like the look is very cohesive. But I do want a little bit of a wow factor. It is a bit subtle, so I'm going to try to see if I can put a little bit more of the light pink in the inner corners of the eye to give it just a little bit more of a wow factor. But before I do that, just want to tell you what I put on my lips. I'm wearing this Super Stay ink crayon by Maybelline in the shade Subtle for More. And then just the inner part of my lips, I put this Giorgio Armani lipstick, shade 111, Lip Power Matte. So it's this one. I've been liking doing a two-toned lipstick. Start off with a dark lipstick and then just put a lighter lipstick in the middle of the lips. It's just a thing I do lately. But let's see if we can create a little bit of a wow factor. I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to spray it with setting spray. It has a little bit of green on it. Hopefully that's a stain and doesn't get mixed with the pink. So I'm going to take First Light, this shade right here. This is as close as I can get with my camera, and let's see if, oh my god, I didn't blend my concealer. I'm not wearing too much foundation. I'm not feeling foundation anymore. So like literally like the tiniest of a drop, and not even on my entire face, just parts of my face. Is this building up, you think? A little bit. Now, it's still not going to be in your face, which is not necessarily a bad thing, especially for a matte look. I think the shades blending well with each other and creating a cohesive look is probably what you want anyways with an all mattes look. So I think this works. It is building up a little bit. I think it's working. What do you guys think of this look? Would you do a matte look like this? I personally, when I do looks, I just throw one shade on the whole entire lid pretty much, and I'm out the door. If I even do that, which I haven't been doing either. But to test out the formula, I do like to do a full traditional look for you guys. So what do you guys think? I think it worked out well. Well, it was really nice talking to you after a really long time. Still trying to manage all the busyness in my life, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly building routines. So maybe at some point I will be able to build a routine of doing a video once a week. I'm getting there, slowly and slowly. I'm cooking more at home. So I went from eating a lot of drive-thrus when I started my job because I was just too exhausted to cook, but now I'm cooking more at home. So I think I will eventually get there where I can have a good routine of making videos as well, but slow progress, slow and steady, as long as you're making progress, I think is a good thing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Thank you. Bye.